How can I organize caregiving days when every day looks different? Your to-do list is endless, but no 2 days ever go the same way. Maybe you start with a plan and then your loved one wakes up confused, or the doctor calls, or somebody cancels. If you're exhausted by the unpredictability of caregiving, then this episode is for you. Today I'll show you how to organize caregiving days when everything keeps changing. We're going to talk about flexible time blocks, caregiving priorities, and a mindset shift that makes chaos feel a little bit more manageable. This isn't about perfection, it's about rhythm. I'm Dr. Anna Thomas. I'm a physician, TEDx speaker, and founder of Life Care Leadership. And I help caregivers create structure that works in real life so they can lead with confidence, not confusion. I created this podcast, The Age of Caregiving, to give caregivers like you the tools, the structure, and the support to lead care with clarity. Whether you're navigating a new diagnosis or juggling care on top of everything else, you're not alone. Please remember, everything I share here is for educational purposes only. Always consult with your healthcare provider for personal medical advice. Before we jump in, don't forget to check out my free care needs analysis training. It helps you match your loved one's care needs to a realistic, sustainable plan so you can lead your week instead of reacting to it. The link is below. Let's talk about why traditional schedules don't always work for caregiving. Because caregiving days are unpredictable. You're balancing medications, appointments, mood swings, sleep issues. No 2 days unfold the same way. Trying to schedule caregiving like a 9-to-5 job will set you up to feel like you are always behind. Instead, we need a model that adjusts with our reality while still giving your brain a sense of structure. I recommend that you think in time blocks, not hourly tasks. Start by dividing your day into 4 to 5 flexible blocks, not rigid hour-by-hour slots. For example, your morning care block might be from 6 to 10 a.m. That's when wake up, hygiene, breakfast, and meds will happen. Your midday block, 10 to 2, appointments, meals, and activities. In the afternoon, from 2 to 5, is a reset block, time for rest, some quiet time, maybe a little housework. In the evening, dinner, meds, and nighttime routine from 5 to 9 p.m. And make sure at some point during the day that you schedule in a personal recharge block just for you. Each of those blocks has an anchor, something important that has to happen during that block, but gives room for adjustments. This will let you pivot if something changes in your day without feeling like you failed the plan. Not every item on that day's checklist needs to happen, but here are the 5 critical ones for that day. Step 2, identify your non-negotiables per block. Pick 1 to 2 essential goals for each block. For example, in the morning, it might be meds are taken and meals. Midday, it might be lunch and a doctor's appointments. In the evening, it might be light exercise followed by recharge time for yourself. What absolutely must happen in this block for it to feel complete? That's what you must ask yourself. This shift reduces overwhelm and helps you celebrate progress even on tough days. Step 3, you want to use visible tools to hold the rhythm. You can use a whiteboard, sticky notes, a printout on the fridge, and for each block, write your typical task list as well as today's priorities. And that could change day by day. For example, this week on Monday, maybe you have a doctor's appointment that you have to take them to. You can prep for the night before or in the morning. When things change, you can just, make small adjustments. That's the point. It's a living structure. Once a week, this is step 4, you want to have a moment where you can reset. Review what threw you off your routine, what helped make the day feel smoother. Was there a block that was constantly failing where you weren't able to get those priority things done, and why? Adjust your anchors, move maybe heavier tasks to better times, or plan to get more support in place when you need it. For example, maybe the grocery run needs to happen in the morning. Maybe appointments need to happen in the early afternoon based on your loved one's schedule. It's important that you review at least once a week to make sure that things are going according to plan. Step 5, remember caregiving isn't a checklist, it's a rhythm, and you're not failing when the plan changes. You're succeeding every time you adapt with intention. Flexible structure doesn't erase chaos, but it helps you move through it without drowning, and that is what care leadership looks like. If you want more tools like this, grab my book From Caregiver to Care Leader. It's full of practical ways to create structure in the unpredictable seasons of caregiving. You're going to find it on Amazon, and it's linked below. Every day you show up, you adjust, you adapt, and you try again. You may not have control over all the conditions, but you do have power over the rhythms that you create. And every bit of structure that you build is a gift to yourself and the person you care for. To take this further, go back and watch How Can I Take a Break Without Feeling Guilty? Because once your days are more structured, your rest time becomes possible and more powerful. Remember, you are more than just a giver of care. You are a leader of care. This is the age of caregiving, and together we can lead it with strength, courage, and compassion.